Climate change is quite a thing. A lot of people don't believe in it, but just in my lifetime, I've seen it.
Greg Norton's family has lived on the same plot of land here in Annandale, P.E.I. for generations, dating back to the early 1800s. His ancestors maintained this lighthouse ever since it was built in 1901, but back then it was much closer to the water.
It was just about ready to fall over with erosion, and we pulled it back 100 feet.
Determined not to let the piece of family and local history tumble into the sea, he worked to save it. The problem? The warming climate means a rapid rate of erosion along PEI's shorelines, making lighthouses particularly vulnerable. Norton remembers his grandfather helping clear a path for horses to cross the ice here back in the Decembers of his childhood.
What's been going on recently with the climate change is we don't get river ice. So when I was younger, we used to always get ice here. This river would be iced up in December, and it would stay froze till April. And now what we have is this river doesn't freeze till the end of January, sometimes into February. So when you get them big storms, the wave action then, high tide and wave action will chew at the shore more than it did.
Dr. Adam Fennick of UPEI's Climate Lab says the lack of sea ice is a threat especially damaging to the province's North Shore.
It acted as a buffer or defense against the strong winter storms that we get.
Norton has now converted the lighthouse into an Airbnb in an effort to raise funds to cover the costs of keeping it in the community. The Weather Network was given the opportunity to be the Airbnb's first occupant. Well, here we go. I was given the door code to the lighthouse, so time to plug it in and see what my accommodation is going to look like for the evening. It comes fully equipped like a hotel suite with a 67-foot ceiling to gaze at while you're in bed. So I've definitely got to climb up these stairs and get to the top of the lighthouse. Over 100 years ago, lighthouse keepers in Norton's family were climbing these steps to ignite a massive flame at the top. It's a long way down to the kitchen right now. Getting to the top will make you sweat, but the view is worth it. Well, just a spectacular view here at the top of the lighthouse, and you can really get a bird's eye view of that coastline that continues to erode. One thing about hanging at the top of a lighthouse on a sunny day, heat rises, and it's getting sweaty up here, so time to head back down. People coming for an overnight stay in the lighthouse will learn firsthand about the impacts of climate change, an experience that wouldn't have been possible if Norton didn't act as quickly as he did to save it from the edge.
I'm kind of hoping that we get another 100 years out of it the way it is, because it's quite a piece back from the shore now, and I think it'll last.